Hi guys. Um Today is gonna be a bit my last couple of videos there I was a little bit upset and stuff that I couldn't see Dogstar. But that was exactly why I created this channel. So that the people that feel segregated amongst society for being who they are or for carrying the rare diseases, me being one of them, you know, it gives them a chance to breathe, to to know what life is like to be lived. So I've, like I said to you, I will get to what platforms I aim to finally go through with. And I say that because of what I said to you. There's certain things I cannot tell you at this moment because of legal and lawsuits. So we are going to still continue. We're going to go on. Um, you know, um, but this is a new era. It seems to be that the millennials have taken over, and all the hard work that my grandfather put in, being in World War II as a scared little boy, coming out a man, worked up until the day he died, and he died a very horrible death. And he will never leave me. I love that man very, very much. More than words. So, my questions are for some of you. I might be using this platform to, you know, try and get my message across, to say to people, be a bit more open minded. Don't just go for the don't, just go boom and take that. It's not like that. Things aren't as straightforward. And actually, there's never two sides to a story. There's only ever one story, but two interpretations. Two. And because we're all different and we take things differently, that's where the two interpretations come in. So officially, and you've got to imagine, these interpretations are coming from within themselves, and it's how they feel or they perceive. It's not necessarily what actually took place. Now, my idea of what one of the things that really kind of battled with me was how the legal system is actually run. There's a good 60% of people in prison that shouldn't be there. You know, instead of people doing their jobs like they're supposed to, some, can't speak for all, because, yeah, have, like when you've had dodgy coppers, and things like this, and you think, God, is this really what's going on? Can I trust anyone? Um, the truth is, this is one secret that I carry. I learned it the hard way, but it's true. You have to know you. You have to acknowledge who you are, where you're from, where you feel you belong as a person from the inside, not the out, the inside. And once you know that, there's nothing that you will fear, believe me. That come for me a very, very high price. This is why I tell you I can't speak to you about these things quite yet. But, you know, for example, it's one of those things where you just kind of, you might come across my channel and think, oh God, she looks hideous, she's this, she's that. Don't bother. It doesn't bother me. You can take all the shots you like at me, but at the end of the day, if that is that what makes you feel better? If it does, it's not acceptable, but you gotta kind of step back a bit and go, well, why do I feel that way? Why do I have malice for someone that's never done anything to me? It's like the American family killer. I can't think of his name now. Everywhere that he killed his pregnant wife and their unborn child, Nico. I don't know, you know who I'm talking about now. And his 2 young daughters. Do you know what the worst part of that was? Trying to actually get a grasp and a concept behind that. It was sick and twisted. How judgmental the world can be. Now, if you're like me and you can be very honest with whomever you speak to, and you are not frightened to tell the truth, and like I say, I'm not frightened. I'd happily tell you in a heartbeat. But legal reasons I can't. But in this situation, the mother, their family were bullied by whoever it was out there. Some of you guys out there. They were bullied and harassed, and that broke me. That's the funny thing. If you want help, yeah, who is going to help you? Think about it. They just lost their daughter and 3 grandchildren due to a man being just high on air, really, having an affair, and all these people had videos up and made comments like, oh, she's a bitch, she made him do it. No one makes anyone do anything. That's the funny thing. Unless there's a price to pay, that's the truth. So when I started to kind of there aren't even words to form, you know. At the end of the day, to smother your children and put them, no, I was just like, no. And actually, you can't. People don't realise it. Just because we have a legal system, no one really abides by it. It's almost like I'm kind of really, evidently, COVID-19 was a way to knock out the masses because of the population. Think of how big the population is. That was a man-made not anti, man-made virus. I'm thinking of Resident Evil now. Man-made virus, created by the Chinese, to which America gave money to fund for. So initially, we then have to spectate, well, why would they do that? It's simple. Honestly, the truth hurts, but it's so simple. And it's because, think about I'm a horror girl. Things that are real, they're not real to me. I'm not very frightened of much after the things that I've seen and faced and had to deal with alone. But you cannot do that. I don't judge you. Why is it fair that you slay a woman that has been killed, that was pregnant? And he killed the children. He did not make her do anything. And, again, if if I ever get the chance and these videos reach out to anyone, I will talk to you. We can have a conversation, but what I won't do with you is, have an argument over semantics or your opinion. You're entitled to it, but you sure as hell ain't entitled to judgment. That's not yours to give. It's not mine to give. And even in situations I've had to take a long, hard look in the mirror. I don't like me. I don't love me. But I'm stuck with me. And I know why I am. And you can't turn a blind eye these days. You have to be very careful. Very careful. You gotta think, all these people do these things. And you think, why? Why have they just done that? Why? But you're never gonna get the answers. As much as you want to build a serial killer's profile and all of that kind of stuff, no, not everyone follows suit. Not like a deck of cards. So, like I say, there are many things to touch upon, but I'm going to leave it here for today. And I haven't decided quite yet what my next one will be. I've got an idea of what the next one will be, but yeah, let's hope there's some humanity left in some of you.